We are going to start with some breaking news as the South Carolina Department of Public Health has confirmed a measles exposure case right here in the capital city.
The agency is also reporting 124 new measles cases statewide since Friday. That now brings the total number of cases tied to upstate outbreak to 434.
Now, News 19's Taylor Richardson is live outside the South Carolina State Museum, where officials say the infected person visited on January 2nd.
Okay, so Taylor, what are health leaders saying tonight about this latest case right here in the Midlands?
Yeah, thanks, you guys. The health department says that the person didn't know they were infectious at the time of the exposure. Now, health officials say that anyone who visited the South Carolina State Museum between 1 and 5 p.m. on Friday, January 2nd, may have been exposed. And they say that people who were there and were not vaccinated against the measles virus are considered at higher risk. I spoke with Prisma Health about what this means, and they tell me someone can have the virus and show no symptoms for 1 to 3 weeks, but they can still be contagious before the rash ever appears, especially once the cold-like symptoms begin. I also asked what people should do if they're worried they may have been exposed, and here's what they recommend.
Reach out to your primary care physician, especially if you are starting to have any symptoms of the measles. And so typically the measles starts out with fever and a cough, runny nose, conjunctivitis, which is a fancy word for red eyes. And then you can develop the rash a couple of days later.
The State Museum says it's working closely with the Department of Public Health, and it's sharing this information through its own communication channels. They're encouraging anyone who visited during the time to check the South Carolina Department of Public Health's recommendations, and also their website for guidance on next steps. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Taylor Richardson, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Taylor, thank you so much. By the way, the Department of Public Health is also expected to go ahead and share an update on the measles cases tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, as always, we'll be sure to update you on any of these new cases.
Right now, though,